Hello all. In this video, we are going to understand how height or elevation is represented on topographical maps. Let's begin. Measuring heights is not an easy task. There are two ways in which heights are measured and represented on the topographical maps. In the first method, we take the reference point of mean sea level. Let me remind you, mean sea level remains constant across the globe. Then we use principles of trigonometry to determine the heights of places. Now once we measure heights of certain points, they become benchmarks. And then we measure the heights of other places using these benchmarks as reference. Very important. All heights on the topographical maps are shown in meters. By using this method, the first type of height that is shown on the topographical maps is triangulated height. This is very accurate and it is expressed on maps using a symbol of a triangle. Let's see a couple of examples. Here on this extract you can see triangle 208 and triangle 224. So what this means is that the triangulated height of this place is 208 meters from the mean sea level, and this would mean the triangulated height of this place is 224 meters from the mean sea level. Remember, you must mention from the mean sea level. Second type of height is actually a triangulated height only, but it is written on the bark of special trees which are prominent survey tree. The short form is PS tree. Tree will be shown with black color and the height will be written along with the symbol of the tree. Let's look at a couple of examples. You see 186 with the symbol of tree and 181 with the symbol of tree. Now here, while explaining the meaning of this, you have to write the triangulated height of the place written on prominent survey tree is 186 meters from the mean sea level. Then we have benchmarks. Now, benchmarks are basically triangulated heights written on a wall, a rock. They are shown with the help of a symbol BM. For example, if you go to 45D by 7 in the grid 9973, you will find a benchmark 224.6, and nearby in the grid 9974 you will find another benchmark 225.3. Then we have contour heights. Contour heights are nothing but heights represented by the contour lines. We will learn about contours in the subsequent videos. Now they are shown in brown color. Let's look at a couple of examples here. You can see here 180 written in brown. Again 180 written in brown. Now this is contour height of the place, or you can say the height of the place represented by contour is 180 meters from the mean sea level. Spot height. Now spot height is not a very accurate height. It's close to accurate, but it is an estimated height using the value of adjacent contours. It is shown with a dot. For example, you may have a dot with 544 written, which would represent spot height of 544 meters from the mean sea level. So here you see two adjacent contours 540, 560, and spot height of this place is given as 544. Now the second way in which heights are measured and represented on the topographical maps is relative height or relative depth. Now here the reference point is not mean sea level but the surrounding land. So the height or depth of any feature is represented relative to the surroundings. and it is shown using a symbol R. Let's look at examples of relative heights. As you see here, there is a dry river with the perennial channel, and 7R is written besides the bank. So the meaning of this 7R would be the relative height of the river bank, since it is besides river bank, is 7 meters from the surrounding. Here on this map extract, you can see 4R written beside the dry stream. Here 7R written beside Sipu river. Next example is a cluster of brown dots, which mean sand dune, and 11R written along with it. So here the relative height of the sand dune would be 11 meters from the surrounding. Let's look at some examples here. You see 6R along with the cluster of brown dots, and 5R along with the cluster of brown dots. So they both represent the relative height of the sand dune. The next is relative height of the dry tank embankment. You see the symbol here, this symbol represents embankment. So this is a man-made tank. So 14R represents the relative height of the tank embankment, which is 14 meters from the surrounding. Let's look at an example here. You see a dry tank with embankment and 3R written next to it. So that means the relative height of the tank embankment here is 3 meters from the surrounding. Next we have wells. Now wells are shown with the help of blue dots. Some of the dots are completely blue, some of them have only blue outline, and here the height will be written in blue because it's not the height but the depth. So the relative depth of perennial lined well will be 22 meters from the surrounding. Remember, it's the depth, we cannot have height of the well. Let's look at a couple of examples here. You see 50R along with the blue dot and 21R along with the blue dot here. So they represent the relative depth of the perennial river. Hope you enjoyed. Now it's time to begin practicing what you have learned. All the best. Thank you.